mid-1990s, the country's politics changed and South Africa opened up for tourism. My love of the outdoors as well as my love of history combined quite well for me to consider starting a business showing tourists the rock art in our area. Rock art is not very well known in our area, it's not known for that. However, there is quite a legacy of rock art, and this is ancient pre-colonial culture. And so I developed a business. I had a mentor who taught me about rock art, and I did quite a lot of studying. And I qualified as a tour guide, which is necessary for you to be able to show tourists around. So I established my business called the Ochre Trail. It was very popular to begin with, and it still remains popular. Things have changed a little now, but it was started at that time and it grew from then. A small idea often grows over time, and that's exactly what happened with the Ochre Trail. Starting the Ochre Trail as a young person when I did, my point of departure was to show people the rock art from a historical perspective. And as time went by, I became aware of the fact that people from all walks of life and all continents and all different spiritual and religious focuses were touched in some way by the rock art. Whenever we stopped at a site, people would say things like, "There's a special energy here," or "It's so calm here," or "Could we stay a little longer?" And I started to realize that there's something more to this than what I originally started with. That people have a spiritual connection with something so ancient and so elemental. And once I've described what the paintings are most likely to be, people often want to spend a little bit of extra time. Interestingly, very often the rock art sites also have an echo. And an echo is something which takes you back across time to think that the people that were there when they spoke and sang and clapped their hands, they also made the rocks echo. Our lifespans are actually quite short, and if you think about what can you leave, if I can leave people in the Hex River Valley and visitors to the valley with a nod and a thought to something which is ancient and which is pre-colonial and will outlive all of us, and that is the legacy of the rock art which is on the walls of the caves and overhangs in our area.